Hey guys, welcome to Living 757. Glad to see that you guys have joined us once again. As you can see, Ashley is still out on maternity leave, but I'm joined with the beautiful Patricia. She's back.
I'm back, guys.
Yeah, you know, I
How
had the bald and the beautiful with me last week.
Oh,
my man Patrick.
Patrick is beautiful too.
Yeah, well, he's bald, and so he knows that I'm gonna say that about him. Yeah, but we had a ball. I mean, it was.
I heard about it.
Yes, it was a lot of fun, a lot of laughter. It was good. You know, that was the first time in the history of this show with any of us gone where it was two guys on the show. I mean, it's been two guys and one of y'all, or it's been obviously two of y'all and no guys. It's been the guy, girl, and all this stuff. But this, man, it was liberating.
And now, once
I
again,
felt free.
Thank you, Patrick, for filling in. I love you, Ashley. I miss you so much. Now, how do you feel, just you and Patrick?
I just said I felt free. I didn't listen
What
to
do you mean by free?
any of y'all nagging at me. Quincy, you didn't do this. I didn't have to deal with none of that. It was just me and Patrick. Look, we had such a good time. We bonded, okay? Because I found out when I'm gone, y'all say some really rude stuff about me being gone. Or like, oh, Quincy's on a vacation. He's on a cruise. You know, and you know what? It was a real moment.
Okay. Time out. Who is responsible of that we talking about when you're gone? Who is the one that leaving us alone on the show? Who? Just answer me that question.
I plead
And
the
we don't
fifth.
talk bad about you. We love you so much.
Oh, no,
we just
y'all
say
talk-
you are
no,
on vacations,
no.
but you say
exactly.
you work.
You just put air quotes around it. So me and Patrick, we bonded. It was just a great moment. I wish you would have seen it.
I would love to see that because
No,
I didn't
I
have
don't-
the chance to watch the show from last week.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have time to get that clip because we just kind of talked about it now, so they don't.
Maybe we do have time. Let me talk to. Oh, yes.
So look, I tell you what. Hey, it's Guys' Day.
Shimmy your shoulders one more time.
Oh,
Shimmy. I will not be a part of this. If you shimmy one more time, if you give me that's it, brother, I will throw these cards in the air.
You know what? I thought I'd try it, man.
Now, are you sure it's a Guys' Day show?
You know what? When I said we bonded, I may have stretched it a little
You
bit.
just say it, Quincy. It's a Guys. Shake it up.
No,
shake it up for
because
me.
Patrick said don't ever shake my shoulders, and I don't want her to be upset with me at all.
But yes.
It could have started a fight. It could have started a good fight. But,
No. Speaking of fights.
So I got to tell you this.
Yes.
I know that you're done with, sending your kids off to school for the first
Thanks
time,
God.
right? But last week, my daughter started school again, and when she came home, first day of school, again, what is wrong with these children? Fight on the very first day of school. Like when we were younger,
Yes.
did you ever experience fights when you were younger on the first day of school?
Now, if you say when I was younger, that's back in the time. No, just kidding. Well, no, back in the time, it was not a 10. But at these days, it's like it's something fun, something cool.
Yeah.
Get into a fight or just,
I don't know.
show that.
Yeah,
I don't know
look,
why,
back
but
in the
it's
day-
something going on these days.
Back in the day, if we did any fighting, it was always after the first couple of days of school,
Well,
right?
maybe half a year going through. Like
Right,
you didn't
like-
get into a fight the first week or the first day.
No.
That was like something that was not in my
We
mind.
were
at all.
focused on how good we looked, if our clothes was fly.
That's
and then
right.
now if you did want to fight somebody, I'm sure y'all, is when you looked and saw somebody had the same exact outfit as you on the first day of school.
Oh my God, she had my same shoes
Right,
or the
right.
same dress.
Right.
Did we went all to the same store?
Right,
Yeah,
and
something
it's
like
like,
that.
so
No,
you know what?
not anymore.
I am so happy that she is back in school. She's had a good summer break, and now we get the house back to ourselves, and the food bill goes down.
You have to be very careful because
Like snacks.
middle school is a completely different
I
phase.
get that, but the snacks, we have no snacks left. When I get up in the middle of the night and I want to get some snacks, who ate all the snacks? She
Guess
did,
who
because
she did.
she's staying up to like 12 midnight coming downstairs. So I'm happy that school is back. So
Well, that's great that our school is back. And in another note, Quincy, students from Virginia Beach, they're getting together with a local artist to do this great thing. Look, students from Bayside, Rosemont, and Beto Williams Elementary School, they all team up with a local artist, Jennifer Hen, to create the Art Wraps brand new utility box. This is what they're doing, and Wrap It Up were recently installed in multiple locations around Virginia Beach.
So these are where the electricity.
Yes, these are the utility box. You know that we have in every neighborhood.
Right.
So those utility box now they look like this.
And people
so
decorate
beautiful.
it.
Yeah, students.
Yeah.
Students, they team up, and I would love to see these in every other city. I think, it just can go something that the kids get together and also put their time on something good for the community.
I mean, I would love to see that too, because we used to always sit on the utility buses and hear that hum, and somebody would always say, you can get shot. And we didn't care.
But they
we
look
were
ugly
kids.
anyways. They look so ugly on the corner. So why not put it like
decorate that thing. Now another thing, Patricia, for kids and adults alike. I know we all like ice cream, and adults, if you're lactose intolerant, stop. Cut it out, okay? All right, sound like fireworks are going off,
I
okay?
love ice cream.
Yeah, well, stop if you're lactose intolerant. But Dairy Queen is hooking kids and adults up. Check this out. They got these called pup cups or something like that. Like they're allowing you, they're
pup cups.
Pup cups. So for your dog, if he or she is lactose intolerant, then that's a crazy sounding house. But it's pretty cool. But they're raising money here in Hampton Roads for local animal shelters. So they'll be doing it in Norfolk. They'll be doing it all over the 757. And check this out. It's a vanilla, I think it's a kid-sized portion of vanilla ice cream topped with a mini Milk-Bone dog treat for only $1.39.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty cool.
$1.39.
Just $1.39. So kudos to you, Dairy Queen, that's taking care of the dogs and the kids and the adults.
So now I can take Arkev with me.
Yeah, but
and I can
like not in the seatbelt because you don't put them in the seatbelt.
Oh my gosh, how many times you going to say that? Okay, I'm a bad mom.
Well,
I'm not. I'm a good mom.
Well, let me ask
I just
Arkev.
like to. It was just a short drive.
You know what? As soon as 7 is done, because we just got him neutered. So he's got that cone. It is so hilarious because he wants to do certain things, and so if he lifts up, he can't see forward. So he's doing this, and you just see the whites of his eyes trying to look over the cone. It is so cool. But as soon as he's better, that will be his treat. We'll take him to Dairy Queen to get him a little doggy Milk-Bone.
He deserves. After that, he deserves.
Yes, for sure. For sure. Now, when it comes to the events that are going on in the area, you guys got to check this out. If you're looking to fly high, there is something going on. The NAS Oceana Air Base, the air show returns on Saturday, September the 16th, and Sunday, September the 17th. So if you guys are looking to go out and check out some of the coolest things, now check this out. It's featuring the Navy's premier flight demonstration team, the Blue Angels, and the F-22 Raptor demonstration team. And this year's theme, this is very important, Patricia, 50 years of women in aviation. They're gonna pay tribute to all the Navy's women trailblazers or female trailblazers from the first 6. To earn their wings of gold in 1973 to the brave women who have since chosen to serve their nation in the skies.
I love that. Yeah. That is if you want to stay on the air. Now, if you want to be in the ground with me, we have another great festival. That is the 26th Annual Fall Wine Festival. It's going to be Saturday and Sunday, September 16 and 17, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. at 31st Street Park, Virginia Beach, the ocean front. Tickets are already on sale, and what a great time to enjoy music, wine, and the great company of your friends. I love that. Yes, and another great show for you guys, another great company with my buddy Quincy today. I'm back. We have a great show for you guys today, including wine and design, and also an impactful story from our friends from Riverside.
Yeah, plus Huffman & Huffman has some safety tips for students returning to school. And of course, we have a fun show in store for you today. A lot of drinking going on, a lot of laughing going on, I'm sure. So stay right there on the coolest show in town.
Just coffee.
We'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back to Living 757. Now, Patricia, we were just talking about this earlier that school is back in session, right?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, it's time for the kids to be safe out there. It's more of a job for the drivers on the road just as much as it is for the educators and parents, of course, to keep these kids safe. And here to tell us a little bit more about keeping these kids safe to and from school from Huffman & Huffman, David Ratz, attorney. How you doing, man?
Sir.
Good. How are you guys?
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Now, David, before we even get started, our thing is the sock game. Okay, can I see your sock game today?
I think I still have you beat.
I think he's,
Oh,
I think
hold
he's
on,
ready.
hold on.
Look at that.
I thought I was doing something. What these colors are amazing, man. Thank you for showing me
I
up
think
again.
he knows
All right.
the game already.
Yes, he
knows.
definitely
He
does.
always ready.
All right, so we know the rules of the sock game, but let's talk about the rules of keeping these kids safe on the streets, walking the crosswalks and all that stuff going to school.
Yeah, well, obviously, as drivers, we just have to be extra vigilant these days. School is back in. That means there are kids everywhere.
Yeah.
That means there are drivers everywhere. People going back to school, teachers going back to school over the summer. So a lot more volume on the streets. But you got to keep in mind, too, we have lowered speed limits in school zones, right? There are bus stops where buses are going to be picking up kids,
Right.
leaving kids, but kids are
Yes.
going to be gravitating, too, from the neighborhoods as well. So just keep that in mind. Residential speed limits at max are usually 25 miles an hour, but
Yeah,
sometimes
Patricia.
lower.
Why are you looking at me? When I'm in a school zone, I'm very good, Quincy. You never saw me driving on those areas.
Because you're going so fast, Patricia.
But you got to
not true.
remember,
That's not true.
kids are unpredictable too, so
Yes.
you've got to be
That's
very
true.
careful of that. So.
Yes, those are very important rules to follow. But now, I have a car here, and I want to show you how that works, Quincy. You want
You
to
show me how the car works?
No, not how the car
I mean,
works.
this is a
how
well-paved
slow,
road.
you can go when you want to be. Who's gonna be the pedestrian?
I think we should have Quincy be the pedestrian.
I'm not standing on this
Hey,
table
look,
to be
in
a pedestrian.
fact, look, I came prepared.
David,
He's
Pedestrian
ready. I
one
love
and
it.
pedestrian two.
hold on, so I get a chance to have a face on my. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this.
That's right.
All right, and then in case there's two kids crossing the street. All right, okay, so as soon as it's time, I will, I don't know what camera's gonna capture me walking across the street. Okay,
earphone.
do 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 do
Okay,
do do.
you have to
I'm
go. So
distracted
now,
driver.
I'm a
Okay.
distracted driver.
Yes, of course, you have the car.
Okay, if I'm a distracted driver, I'm not gonna. Okay, how are you gonna work?
Well, you know what? What is the most important things about distracted driving that could be a dangerous situation for
Ladies.
something like this?
Well, again, with it being, school kids and it being the time when schools are back in section,
No.
distractions can be a problem on the roadway anytime. So even more so now, drivers have to pay attention and keep in mind those things that they're rushing off to work, eating, putting on makeup, talking on their cell phone. Also, you have student drivers, right?
Yes.
Some for the first time.
Maybe for the first time.
They've got friends in the car. They're trying to get their breakfast in before they have to be to class, or they don't want to, they're running to class late, or they're
Yeah.
playing with the radio. So those are all important things that we have to be careful. Anytime you
Yeah.
drive, but especially now when there are kids and people outside, bus stops and school zones.
Right, and then
So when it comes to us, the parents, what we can do to remind our kids to stay safety on the bus stops in the school area, and just work together with them.
look both ways.
The best thing you do is have conversations with your kids. I have 3 of them. These are conversations I've had with them every year. You can talk about what routes they're taking to school. You can talk about, which side of the street they should walk on, where they should go to the school, which parking lot entrance. You can have discussions on, crosswalks and intersections, where the best places to walk are,
Yes.
like Quincy, where not to walk.
Quincy,
those are
see,
all things.
follow the instruction. That's not the right place to walk.
And as I mentioned earlier, we have a lot of new student drivers every
Yes.
year, right? So have a conversation with your students. How many
Yes.
kids are they going to allow in the car? The state law
Another-
has something to say with that.
Another thing that I noticed is most of the students in the morning, they walk with earpads or earphones, and they're just crossing on their own world. They're not even looking side to side. That's very dangerous. Please don't do that.
Yeah, and as a driver, you have to try and anticipate a child as much as you can. But guess what? If the bus is coming down this way and the child is on the opposite side of the street, guess where they're probably going? They may be late. They may come out from
Yes,
behind a car.
that's true.
So you have to try and anticipate that. There may not be a crosswalk there, and they may cross right in the middle of the block. So
Yeah.
they've gotta be
Anticipation is
careful.
key, David. And of course, if people have any questions, they can always reach you guys where?
At Huffman and Huffman.
Happen and have fun, brothers in law. We have the information right there on the screen. Well, David, thank you so much. We love this kind of information. I think it's very helpful for parents, for kids, and for everybody.
Yeah, thank you for having me here. I always enjoy it.
Now,
No
you
problem.
want me to do it like the right way? Like a Patricia driving? Phew.
Oh, girl, no. Okay. Well, you know what? It's always good to pay
That's not
attention.
true. I would not
It's
do it
always
like
good
that.
to pay attention
And
when
Quincy,
it comes
you can
to
always
saving
call
lives.
You can
of
always
course.
call Huffman and Huffman.
Yes, Huffman and
See?
Huffman,
That's
right.
He got a case already on me.
Right. Well, it's always good to pay attention when it comes to saving lives. In fact, Riverside has a cancer survivor patient, prostate cancer, with a story that you got to see to believe. Check it out.
I was seeing a lot of African American men in the public eye, in the news, online, social media, different things that were getting diagnosed, and some were dying from colon cancer. That actually had me a little worried and scared, just like I didn't feel anything. I wasn't sick or anything, but I just wanted to get a colonoscopy done just to get it out of the way. And at that time, I didn't even know about prostate cancer running in my family. So as soon as I turned 45, I said, Doc, I'm 45. I want to get a colonoscopy done just to check to make sure to see if I'm okay. I don't want to wait till 50. And they said, okay, no problem. So I did the colonoscopy, and it came back with a polyp that was considered possibly precancerous that might turn into cancer. So it made me think, okay, what else is going on in my body that I don't know about? So that prompted me to get more blood work done, and they were able to use my previous PSA results and compare it to these PSA results, and saw that it had risen over within 18 months time frame. So before it gets any further, let's go ahead and get things looked at and see what's going on, which turned out to work out perfectly because catching it early is very important. So the fact that got it that early made things a lot easier. I have a wife and 3 children, and I was diagnosed with prostate cancer at the age of 46. I went to Dr. Burgess at Riverside. It was very comforting. He talked about the options that we had, what could be done, and we just came to the conclusion that the robotic surgery was the best option. Dr. Burgess is an excellent doctor. He's done numerous robotic surgeries, so that put us at ease. He also told me that there would be a prostate cancer navigator to come and talk with me, and that she's here for anything that I need day or night, just to let her know. So she's been amazing. When I talked to my father, I called him and said, Dad, I've been diagnosed with prostate cancer. So once I told him about that, he remembered that his father had prostate cancer and died from prostate cancer at 49 years old. And then he also said that his uncle died from prostate cancer at 58. That actually made me realize, okay, so now I need to talk to my son, and my daughters also, but I need to talk to my son and say, hey, we're going to sit down, we're going to have a discussion. This is what's going on in our family, so you need to be aware of that, not only for you, but for your children in the future. So you definitely want to see a doctor, continue to get checkups. There's a lot of free screenings that Riverside does, where they come out and say, hey, or they either come to you or they have it somewhere and have free screenings. And if it's a free screening, go get the screening. And the earlier the better. You never want to hear the words, well, there's nothing we can do about it now. So you want to actually get that done as soon as possible. The earlier the better.
You know what? That's extremely important, especially with me being a black male myself. I had to understand the importance of going to go get checked. I had a grandmother that passed away from colon cancer, and I had to make sure I got my prostate checked. I got the whole colon thing checked as well. So very important and very inspiring story. Thank you very much for sharing that. And of course, Riverside.
Always, Riverside, bringing just the facility, and also how important to talk about this, because I know for you guys, it's hard to take that decision to check up. Sometimes you're harder than women.
Well,
you know?
men in general.
Men in general, they don't want to go to the doctor.
So,
they don't want to go check. So thank you to Riverside that they always bring in these kind of packages so we can inform our audience.
There you go.
Thank you. That's right. So now we have to go to commercial break, but right after the break, what do you think if we go relax with a glass of wine?
I don't drink. So.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Quincy. Yes, I'm sorry. Welcome back to Living 757. Quincy, what are you doing?
Patricia, there's something up under this rug on this floor. I cannot figure it out.
Maybe it's time to get new floors. Now, if you are like Quincy that is looking for new floors, don't look anymore, because Dominion Floor Covering has the best selection, commercial and residential floors for your home of any area. Check this out. Quincy, check this out.
We're a full-service flooring store. Pretty much if you walk on it, we got it here, whether it's ceramic, hardwood, carpet, vinyl. We prominently feature made in the USA products. With our military presence here on the peninsula, it means a lot to a lot of people. It's a family-owned business. I started it. My son Nick also works here. He'll be taking over in a few more years.
Dominion Floor Covering's been a part of my life pretty much forever. It's great. You know, I love working here because I'm able to bring my dog to work with me, which is a benefit that not a lot of people have, and there's a big family here.
We like having a lot of choices for people, because some people come in here don't have no idea what they want. So we kind of walk them through it, figure out what they want, then we kind of narrow our process down to what they want, and it all comes down to color usually.
One of the greatest American-made products, carpet, soft, luxurious, comfortable, stain-resistant, and pet-resistant. We feature a great variety of American-made products in the carpet category, whether it's tonals, solids, multi-tones, or prints. One of the fastest growth categories in flooring is luxury vinyl flooring. This is a great example of it here. This one's made by Mohawk, made in the United States. Waterproof, scratch-resistant, soft, warm, comfortable, and very easy to maintain. And the one big advantage over traditional hardwood is the fact that you can get any style, any species, any color. Comes in a great variety of all. We literally have thousands of samples. And we carry a variety of brands of hardwood flooring, whether you're looking for solids or engineered, whether you're looking for maple, oak, hickory, cherry, or any other species, we got it here at Dominion Floor Covering. For solid hardwoods, we carry up to 5-inch wide. A lot of people prefer a wider width product, and we also carry the engineers up to 9 inches wide. For premium hardwood visuals, along with maximum scratch resistant, nothing beats laminate flooring. This product can be installed over virtually any surface. We do not believe in automation in the phone service. There's nothing worse than listening to hold music for a long period of time. Very rarely does the phone ring more than twice. When they come in, they're greeted at the door. We ask a few questions, find out the products they're looking for, and we can take this showroom, shrink it down to a much more digestible format for the consumer. And then from there, we let people take samples home. We provide in-home measurements and then schedule the installation. And like I said, we guarantee our labor for as long as you live in the home. So those are very important things to people. The knowledgeable sales staff, the great selection, and the exceptional customer service.
Quincy, you know what I love about this? That you can design your own floors.
Yes, yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Thank you to Floor Design Covering. Now, you know what design looks better?
What?
With a glass of wine. And for that reason, we're
about
gonna
my outfit,
welcome Brandon, the owner of Wine and Design, to tell us everything about this great idea. Brandon, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me today, guys.
So
Thanks for being
excited.
here, bro.
You're putting together two of my favorite things, wine, painting, and have a great time with your friends. Now, what is Wine and Design, and what are we going to do today?
So that's my favorite question. What is wine and design?
Yes.
So we are not your average sip and paint. We are by far, by all means, an entertainment base.
Okay.
So we mix art and entertainment. Of course, wine makes it a little bit easier for everybody.
Of course.
So today we're going to be doing our acrylic pour, which is a free-flowing art form.
Okay.
And we're going to be doing that on wine glasses.
I love
Gotcha.
that.
All right, so what's the first step?
I'm going to have you guys start by flipping these upside down.
Okay.
Flip the glasses upside down. on the
Definitely.
front.
And we're going
Okay.
to introduce our four colors, one of our four colors, into our cups.
So
All
it doesn't
together.
matter which color we each do
No,
first?
it's up to you, totally.
She goes pink, I go blue. Okay.
Let's do it. And
right.
we're going to do all four colors, one at a time.
So you do this how often, Brandon?
So we are open every day, 7 days a week, and we don't really have hours because by far, it's totally up to you guys.
It's totally up to us, so we're gonna mix these
So
colors
if I
now.
want to do this in the morning and get my glass of wine in the
Then
morning,
you're gonna be
I can-
late to wherever you gotta go.
So
if
the
you
way
try
that
to
we
do
get
it.
away with having wine in the morning is we do mimosas. A lot of
Ooh, I
mimosas
like
and
that.
pound cake.
Oh wow! So I gotta ask you now. You guys do a lot of like entertaining things, including paint nights, but you also do some other stuff too, right?
Of course, so we do a lot of things, whether it be mimosas and pound cakes, which is our specialty classes, whether it be makeup classes, we've done blacklight parties, and of course, a lot of wine tastings.
Blacklight parties, isn't that what forensics uses to find some crazy stuff? man?
Of course, and that also is what these pinks and these blues, once we put them under black lights
Oh, my
and you doing
God.
acrylic pours,
Oh,
by all
really?
means, the
All
music
types of stuff is
exactly, the
exposed.
music
Okay.
a little louder and it's a
All
lot
right,
better
cool.
for us.
All right, so now we have all of our colors put together. So what's the next step?
We're going to start by going closer to the stem of the glass,
So-
and we're going
So
to drizzle
we
it
don't
on
need
there.
You're gonna drop
we don't
with
need to
these?
stir?
Not at all. We are not going to stir this at all.
Well, then what is this for, Brandon?
That's special for you. You're going to blow it to make sure that it has
Man.
an even layer for
Okay,
you.
see, I thought you were gonna have me try to drink stuff.
Not
but
at
people
all.
Get me to do stuff all the time. Okay, so as close as I can to the base here.
Yes, in the same way you can cheat off of your partner. She's doing really, really well.
You know what? You know what?
I'm not cheating.
Cheating.
I'm concentrated because
Cheating is what we
you
do
have two of my favorite things.
so well on this show
I'm
when
not,
it comes
Quincy.
to games. And
Don't
she,
be jealous.
So as you can see, she's doing really good. We're just allowing it to free flow, and that's really what we want. We are so much about don't allow this to be stressful at all. It's really easy.
Exactly.
Oh, well, can you see it on my face? Because I am struggling right now.
Her too, she's gotten really quiet because we started becoming so focused in on this.
Got you.
Well, now, Brandon, you are also involved with the community. You guys do great things for our community. How that is? How do you guys do it?
So we have what we call Paint Your Pet, which is our most recent one that we just accomplished.
Okay.
But those things that we do, we donate a portion of our proceeds to the local SPCA. So you can submit a photo of your animal, of any pet that you would like.
I love that.
We'll put it on a canvas for you. We'll teach you step by step on how to paint it.
And, okay, so who did this glass? Because this is a pretty cool, sorry, Patricia, I'm reaching across you. This is a pretty cool glass. It's got some little rhinestone thingamajiggers on
By
there.
all means, that is someone I am not an artist,
Okay.
but our lead artist, Olivia, she's extremely talented. All of these things come from her brain, no different. That's her personal dog, Theo, right there.
Wow.
And she can show you guys step by step on how to make anything magical.
Got you. So who did this? Because this looks like this takes a little bit. So this is the same idea as how you guys make that. Is that right?
Exactly. So it's no different in acrylic pour. Our artists are here. You don't need any talent. We're here to teach you and guide you step by step. So in
First of all, very disrespectful. You said we don't need any talent.
No.
I am working as
glad.
best as I can.
and it's showing, right? So what you're gonna do is keep pouring. Make sure that you
Look.
fill up this glass. She's done a really good
Look.
job.
You know what? If you give her
Okay.
one more compliment.
Now, you say that this is very distressful, like people can just go and enjoy the time, but you also have classes.
Of course.
And you guys teach, right?
Definitely. So on our calendar, we always advertise exactly what it is that we have that's up, whether it be a pour, a blanket. We've done so many different things as far as Paint Your Pet. We're not opposed to doing anything. at all.
I love
Right,
that. So
right now-
let's say we can go with our friends and have, maybe our birthday celebration there.
Yes. What's the average age group? And Jenna, is it mainly women? Is it young, old? Like who shows up mostly?
So that really depends on our class. So we have date night, which is where our one canvas, we have two canvases that create one.
Nice.
Right? So those are really, really popular for date nights. Or
Yeah.
we have a lot of people that come in. Women normally do our chunky blanket classes where we show you guys how to knit blankets that are perfect.
Oh, nice.
Right? So we've
Yeah.
done bachelorette parties, anything that you can think of, we're open to it.
This is one,
Love
okay?
it.
Because everyone wants easy access. You got Uber delivering stuff to you and all this stuff. Do you guys come to them?
Of course. So we do a lot of on wheels events, which is not in our studio.
Okay.
But
Look at my
we're
skills.
by all means, we're open to going anywhere to you guys. Whether that be kids' classes, we also have a splatter room that's also similar to this, where you can come,
Okay.
get a canvas, and you can throw paint at it, and you still leave with a pretty good product. That may
Right.
be more fitting for
Yeah,
you.
that definitely sounds like that's very
Now-
non-stressful at all. And this is how I know people don't pay attention in your classes. You clearly said this is for blowing off the sled. She has used hers
To clean the
wipe the
bottom,
thing off.
Quincy.
So,
No,
she
no,
doesn't
no,
pay
I just
attention.
did
So
these.
I'm now the star student. So how can I use
Look,
this, Brandon?
look at
So
how
we're going to fill in
beautiful.
these gaps by
Look.
blowing in those currently. And this comes off of hands really easy. So if she's got paint on her hands tomorrow, stop hanging out with her, okay?
But I don't have to do that. I like this technique. Look,
You're not showering at all?
mine
Oh,
looks,
my God.
Look at mine. Looks
It
so
is very,
beautiful.
it's very possible.
Oh, so
I can have an asthma attack trying to
fill
blow
the
this
spots that you left them blank.
Well, you know what? There's nothing really I could do.
But I don't have to do that.
Clearly, her glass looks much better than mine. You know what? Maybe I'm a candidate for learning, but as they said, you don't need to have talent to do this at all, and I've clearly shown that I have no talent at
Yeah.
all. So,
Brando, where can people find more information about you guys?
So we are right on our online. You can go
Okay.
right to our website, Instagram, Facebook. But by all means, a lot of people, and you need to start on our calendar, because that's going to show you exactly what date we have, what class we're offering, and something that may be more fitting for you. Like I said, our splatter room.
you know, Brandon, you got jokes.
No,
Thank you
but by
so
all
much.
means, this is amazing.
Thank you so
It is.
much, and I'm not gonna drink this just yet. However, I want to propose a toast. Okay.
Yes.
To the next segment, being more about drinking. Stay right there, folks. We'll be right back. This
Can you
is so
imagine
cool.
real wine?
Hey guys, welcome back to Living 757. Now, as most of you already know, and around here they all know, I don't drink, okay? And I'm not ashamed to admit that. Now, I am with both Patricia and Ashley, who are very sophisticated, so because of them, I've partaken in a little bit of wine every now and again. But what I have never done is drink something that's called a mocktail. That's a non-alcoholic beverage, almost a replacement for wine. So here to tell us more, we have Mr. Powell here. How are you doing there, sir?
Good afternoon. It's a pleasure being here.
Hey, you know what? That's very formal of you. Okay, it's a good afternoon. Very great. You know what? I'm happy to have you here because now I have somebody that kind of shares what I say I don't do, which is not drink alcohol stuff. Yeah. So this is gonna be cool. So we got the glasses here, but I got to ask you: can you explain what a mocktail is? Because is it like a wine that like is it like a wine? Like what are the ingredients to a mocktail?
So a mocktail is basically simply a mocktail is a cocktail without alcohol.
A cocktail without alcohol. Okay.
So with our drink, some folks may think it's wine,
Okay.
but it's not wine.
Yeah.
However, if you add liquor to it, like rum, vodka, or gin, you could make it into a cocktail.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you make it so it doesn't contain anything like grapes and all that type of stuff, right?
No, it does not. It actually contains a flower,
Okay.
hibiscus flower. It's known as roselle. It started from West Africa.
Okay.
And it's different names across the globe. In the Caribbean, we call it sorrel. Sorrel
Sorrel.
hibiscus.
So it's called hibiscus.
Yes, it's a petal that grows off the stem of the hibiscus flower.
Okay.
The scientific name for it is Sabdarifa.
Really?
It grows off the stem, and we take that petal and we make it into a mocktail.
Gotcha. So now I have to ask you, like, what led you? Because I'm sure there was a good moment or there was a special moment that led you to create this type of beverage.
So normally I was a beer drinker before, I was a wine drinker. I decided to take a break from wine, and during that break, I decided to, rediscover something that I grew up with.
Yeah.
Which is the sorrel hibiscus.
And that's popular out in the Caribbean,
In the
right?
Caribbean, in Jamaica,
Okay.
Trinidad, Barbados, the entire Caribbean
Got
region.
you, okay.
Mocktail is a well-celebrated drink during the seasons of Christmas and Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and sometimes they mix that with alcohol too, right?
Yes, once you mix it with the rum or the vodka or the gin,
Then it's no longer a mocktail.
it's no longer a mocktail, it becomes a cocktail.
It becomes a cocktail.
There you go.
Gotcha. So you got to, so now I get it. I'm a little slow. You're mocking the cocktail. So it's a mocktail. Okay.
Right, if you want to put it that way, of course.
Well,
There you
I'm going to put it that way because that's how I'm going to pick it up. Now, what's interesting here is we got a bunch of different flavors, but you brought 2 flavors here.
Yeah.
So explain these flavors because I want to try 1 or 2 of them since it's non-alcoholic.
So I brought with me the cinnamon cloves
Ooh, I like cinnamon.
and the star anise. Okay, so this
Okay.
is the star anise comes with the burgundy cap, and the cinnamon cloves comes with the black cap. My favorite is the star anise flavor.
Okay.
The cinnamon is the most popular.
Cinnamon is the most popular.
Cinnamon and cloves.
Okay.
The base of these are the hibiscus and ginger.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you a sample. Would you like to taste?
Yeah,
All
man.
right,
Yeah, I mean,
let's
we got the
start off
glass
with
here.
my favorite, which is the star anise. All right.
So what does that have in it?
So it's a licorice flavor, but you're gonna enjoy it.
You clearly don't know me, man. Who told you that I would want to? You know what? I'm gonna try it because they make me do everything on this show. Can I qualify?
So put it this
Okay.
way, licorice is not my favorite flavor, but once I tasted this for the first time, I fell in love.
Okay, all right. So I guess we've fallen in love. Well, not us, but. all right. So let me get a little bit, okay? And even though it's not wine, you still gotta give it. Oh, I like the elevation of how you pour it. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that should be enough
So got you. So am I supposed to hold it like this? Am I supposed to smell it?
Yes,
Get a little. Oh wow! I smell the
There you go.
licorice.
And the flavor, the aroma is very.
Am I supposed to
tasty.
swish it after I drink it? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Do your thing. Let's see.
Okay. Yeah, they got a little
Like-
kick in there.
There you go.
But it's no alcohol kick. It's just regular kick. No, that actually tastes good.
Like it? Oh.
Okay, so let me try this cinnamon one.
So
now.
the cinnamon one is.
Hold up, tell me, bro. How much have you had? Because that other one is
Because
full.
I was drinking on my way. On my way here, I decided to get some mocktail while I was stuck in
Good.
traffic.
Well, it's not illegal.
It's not right.
Gotcha. Okay, so I'm gonna try that one then, right?
So the cinnamon cloves.
Okay.
Again, the base is still the sorrel hibiscus with ginger. The difference is it's cinnamon and cloves.
Got you.
This one is referred to as Christmas in a bottle with,
Christmas in a
with a
bottle.
black cap.
Okay, well, go
Christmas
ahead and
in a
pour it,
bottle.
bro. Go ahead and pour. And while you're pouring it, really quick, name some of the other flavors, and also where can people find you? Because I'm sure people are going to be interested. They can see the look on my face. I am so happy. This is a cinnamon, huh?
Christmas in a bottle.
Oh
right there.
yeah, Christmas in a bottle. Hold up.
So the sweetener for these drinks are molasses type.
Wow, I like that.
Molasses type.
Okay.
So it's all natural.
Okay.
No artificial flavors.
Gotcha.
And that's it. With water. It's
Nice.
It's brewed like a tea.
Yes, that's actually what it,
That's the basic
yeah. So
preparation.
I have now partaken in the mocktail, so let the viewers know where they can find you and they can support you, because this is something that I would definitely support. Christmas time. Jingle bells, jingle bells. Yeah.
So you can find us at www.tastevacation.com.
Oh,
or you could visit our Instagram page at ISLSNACK. And the same for Facebook.
Awesome.
ISLSNACK.
Perfect. Well, look, thank you so much, and
It's
I'm
a
going to
pleasure.
keep
Thank you.
these because these are now mine.
So now you can go ahead and add your gin or vodka
Okay.
or whatever you choose
Cool.
with
All
some
right.
ice, a squeeze of lime.
Well, then you know what? Now you're asking too much. Okay. Now I
Or
gotta,
you
that
can add it
squeeze
to
of
your
lime.
fruit smoothies, your strawberry, blueberry, mango, pineapple
Strawberry or
smoothies.
you know
all
what?
those smoothies, yes. It
Thank
brings
you
out the flavor,
so
of
much,
course.
Damien. Now, the best part about having a nice beverage is also being able to sit and listen to some good music vibes, huh? I wonder who's Patricia with.
That's right, Q, and that's why we love our live music segments. And today we have not exception. We have two great local artists, Love and Lies, and I am Charlie Anderson. Welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
How are you?
Great, how's it going?
I'm wonderful. So happy to have you today with us on Living 757. Now, you are both incredible, talented individually. How do you guys come up with this idea to fusion together, coming from different backgrounds?
Well, I mean, for me personally, I was connected with Charlie just via some friends, and, based on our background of just, the industry in itself, we were able to kind of come together and see each other's talents and, really figure out how to create something special.
Love it.
Yeah, pretty much said it right there, yeah.
So who is who? You guys both are artists. You're a producer also. How do you guys collect together?
Well, it's pretty simple,
How did you
honestly.
decide that happened? Because I'm curious.
Well, honestly, we basically met each other and we were like, wow, you're talented, you're talented. I think that, personally for me, it was an awesome sight to be able to meet somebody that could help me take what I'm trying to create to the next level. And I feel like, I bring a lot to his side as well, where, unlocking some parts of him that, he's always wanted to showcase to the world.
So how about you, Charlie?
Are we still talking about how we got together?
Yes.
Like how it all came together? I'd say the same thing. Yeah, he's super talented. I'm pretty good. And I was like, man, I bet if we do this together a lot, we could make something cool.
So now we talk behind the scenes also. You guys have great ideas to help local artists here in the Living 757 area. How that's gonna be?
Well, so for us, basically, we're coming together and creating a collective. We want to bring in local artists that are not only passionate about their music, but also want to share that passion with others. People that really have focused on creating some type of energy that will bring people together, and also something that could really be viewed and sent around the world per se.
I love that. And we have so much talent here in this area, right?
Yeah, we really do. Yeah.
So any coming events, Charlie?
Not right now.
What do you guys were working on it?
So right now, we've kind of just been cultivating what we want to create, whether it's just music, working on this collective. We are going to be working with No Luck Productions on creating a music video for the song that I'm performing today.
Okay.
So we're really excited to kind of see where the future takes us. I know that Charlie's got a couple projects on the way, and we're working with this girl Jules, who's a great local artist as well. And I think that in the near future, you're going to be hearing a lot from us.
Awesome, I love that. So now, Charlie, I want you to talk to me something. You guys just be part of the showcase. Next up, can you share us with us?
How that went?
Yes.
Oh, it was really cool. It was, well, we got to grace the stage with Bennett Wells and Chris Keys, so that was awesome. And just being able to go up there and cause we were making this thing, but we hadn't done it anywhere, and it was what a great place to really show off what we've been doing. So
how was the experience with the crowd? People, I believe they love it.
Yeah, it was, a lot of great responses. No complaints.
No complaints, I like that, no complaints. I always have to ask the artists, do you guys remember any, something crazy that happened on stage, girls throw something to you? Because that happens all the time. So something that you say, ooh, I cannot remember this.
I would say that it went so quick, I don't really remember much. I just remember all right, that sounds right. Everybody's sounding good, this part, that part, and just going through the motions, really.
Just going through the moment.
Yeah, really, yeah. And it, right? Yeah, I can't remember.
I mean, personally for me, it was, my first experience on really getting onto a stage and showcasing, what I can do for the people that matter to me most and the people that are, in the 757.
Yeah.
And I think that for Peabody specifically, I actually used to work there, and I always thought that if I was going to perform at any place in this area,
that's the place that you would love
I wanted to go there and really, show what I've been, holding on to for so long. So
That is awesome. So now really quick about the song that you're gonna play later today in the show.
I'll be performing my song. It's called Brook Song. The song itself I had written for my sister that passed away last year. But you can really connect it to any type of loss, any type of situation in your life that you feel like you wish you could have back, but you can come together and create that closure for yourself. So hope you guys enjoy it, and I look forward to performing it for you.
I love that message behind that song. So now if people want to contact you guys, where they can find you?
Cool. You can contact me at lovexlies.com, or you can hit my Instagram, which is I'm lovexlies.
And for you, Charlie?
Yeah, and I'm at I am Charlie Anderson on all the social medias.
Great. So guys, thank you so much. We can't wait to hear you in music. So please don't go anywhere, because right after the break, Love and Lies and I am Charlie Anderson gonna be performing live here on Living 757. Welcome back to Living 757. Quincy, you say you don't drink.
Yeah,
What
I
is
don't.
that?
But this is a mock tail.
Mocktail.
Mocktail. I'm mocking the wine drinkers because I'm not the real wine drinker. I don't even know how to hold a glass right. What position
Okay,
of
now
holding
that
is
you
it?
mentioned that, I'm gonna teach you. Come here.
Okay.
You never put your fingers like this.
Never?
No, because the heat from your hand, it just warm up the glass.
Oh, wow.
You have to grab it from here. And if you wanna taste it, you just do this little turn around.
Really?
And then you taste.
Hold up. So at what
Yes.
point?
No. You don't never put your hands here or here, because your hands is warm, and all the warmth from your hands, you transfer it to your
Who
glass.
would have known,
So you have to
Patricia?
grab it from here.
Okay, so I got to grab it from there.
That's the
Okay,
correct way
gotcha.
to do
So
it.
at what point did my pinky come out?
Right
What
there.
point do I just
No,
let the
when you
pinky-
just sip.
pinky-
No, when you sip, the
sip it,
pinky
then-
comes out. There you go. Now you have it.
Yes.
What a
this
great
is,
show,
This is
Quincy.
so good. And look at you. You're advertising. I tried to put mine up front, but look at how beautifully done
Now,
this thing
right here.
was. So Patricia is a really big show off of what she can do when we tape live segments. But check this
I
out,
love
folks.
art.
You can take the camera off that. Check this out. See, while you were gone, this is what I did, huh? I created last week.
I
This
love
is a
it.
pillow case covering over a pillow with Living Side by
love
Side.
it.
Yeah, don't touch my work. See, I didn't touch your work, so don't touch mine. So
Mine is
you're
still
good at
wet.
that, and I'm good at this. So, ooh, yeah. Thank you so
Well,
much.
that's actually a very cute pillow. Thank you so much for.
She called it
you know,
cute.
It's cute. It's very cute.
That means you
pillow.
don't like it. You called it cute. Thank you so much. Yeah. You
Yeah.
know, so fun to have you back. Thank you,
Thank you.
very much for joining the show again, because you weren't on a workation
Yes.
or anything.
Workation. I wish I wasn't a workation.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's
Yes.
coming.
Yeah, but thank you so much to Patrick, because you guys rock and roll last week. I know I'm gonna look at the show. Ashley, we love you. We miss you.
Continue getting that girl
Baby
ready.
Chloe.
Yeah, baby Chloe. Now, obviously, folks, if you got some things you want to see us do, you can always reach out to us. Send an email if you want to request to be on the show. Share at living757.com, all right? And we will
That's
respond.
Right. That's right. And don't forget to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, under Living757. We always put the latest news there and posts, and sometimes put videos of Quincy
Yes.
there. So yes, please. Now, before we say goodbye, we see you next week, and we leave you with Love and Lies and the song Brook. See you.
Trying to follow the stars, wondering where you are. Like shattered glass, you left me Now I'm battered and scarred with a hole for a heart. How could I ever fill what's empty? Up and down and round we go. Cause I can't stop trying. Learn to fly and to keep from feeling low. Cause we can't stop fighting. Everywhere I go, I keep on seeking you. I don't know what to do. Now it's like all my days are cold. How do I make it through when I keep missing you? Every time the storm came wrong, you were my shelter from life's rain clouds. Now it's like every day is a war. How do I make it through? Know that I'll fight for you. Through the darkest of nights, you were always a spark. Light from your smile would guide me. But you're falling apart, trying to find who you are. Suffocated by thoughts so heavy. Down and down the rabbit hole you go. Haunted by the fear you never showed. Since you left, my heart has turned to stone. Will it heal? I do not ever know. Everywhere I go, I keep on seeking you. I don't know what to do. Now it's like all my days are cold. How do I make it through? Know that I'll fight for you. Every time the storm came round, you were my shelter from life's rain clouds. Now it's like every day is a war. Now that I'll make it through, know that I'll fight for you. I took a drive out to the coast, the place you love to feel you close. And I know that this isn't the end. My time will come and I'll see you again. Only thing priceless is time that we spend. So when it's all over, I'll find you, my friend. Everywhere I go, I keep on seeking you. I don't know what to do. Now it's like all my days are cold. How do I make it through when I keep missing you? Every time the storm came round, you were my shelter from life's rain clouds. Now it's like every day is a war. How do I make it through? Know that I'll fight for you.